Welcome back, everybody.
Hello.
Oh God, we didn't even start yet? I thought we just started.
Nope.
No, we didn't get that far yet. We started now.
I can't stop making content. Wow. I guess
Well, you had started. You're
Yeah,
a
that's
live
true.
streamer only.
I
Remember
am.
that time Frontier wanted you to talk about video games, and then they realized you've forsaken the YouTubes, and then I had to go to LA
What?
without you.
Um,
in LA.
why are you bringing this up?
Oh, I want to hear about this. This is funny.
What? What is this? What? I'm sorry. What? How is this
That's
funny?
really the whole story, actually, Packrat.
So they
Yeah.
discovered he's not doing YouTube, and they're like, oh, we don't care about you.
Yeah, for a certain event, for whenever they were releasing Jurassic World,
Oh,
they
yeah.
apparently only wanted YouTubers.
No. Yeah, I didn't do YouTube. They didn't invite me because it was a YouTube event. It's
Exactly.
that easy. I also don't go to a leaf blower event because I don't do leaf blower stuff either, right?
Yeah, but you used to. That's the thing. They wanted you to come, and they were like, actually.
I mean, okay, that's the same as like, oh, you're not invited to the school gala ball. You're not invited to the school dance anymore because you're no longer in the school and you used to be. So like, what are you saying?
No, you could be an alum.
I kind of find it a little ironic because at the time they were probably like, what is this Twitch thing? That's probably altered a little bit since then too.
It wasn't that long ago. Jesus,
Yeah, they're still pretty. It wouldn't surprise me if they didn't know
We
what.
need better stories, guys. This is a really dumb story.
There's
no-
I was enjoying it.
There's no gotcha on this. There really isn't.
I
No,
was
you've already been
enjoying
got.
the story.
And if you wanna brag about Frontier events, I'm pretty sure I got more under my belt than you do, good. So
I'm not bragging about them
then why are you bringing it up?
because you are saying that you're not a content creator on YouTube, and I was just
I didn't say
bringing
anything.
up back when you were.
You didn't even get to meet Jeff Goldblum, did you?
I was there.
Okay, got it. Well, I was at the Extra Life event where the violin lady that does dubstep was at too. Didn't meet her, but I was there.
The violin lady that does dubstep.
I have
Yeah.
no
Lisa
idea what
Turtle.
you're talking about.
You know.
Lisa Wonder. Okay. I know
The
what
people
you're
who
talking
need to
about.
know, they know. The people who need to know exactly who this artist is. People who actually understand music.
Evidently this is episode 100. Welcome to Triple Digits.
Yeah, Lindsay Sterling, right?
Lindsay Sterling. I knew it was something. I knew it started with an L.
Wow.
That's
So we
about
went
as far as
from-
I got. I got L.
We went from I don't know what you're talking about to yeah, Lindsay Sterling.
I said
Man,
that I knew
do
who you were talking about.
Do you ever feel like you get like whiplash in your neck from changing your like standpoint?
Who are you
or something
talking
so
about,
fast?
me or him? Because I said I knew who you were talking about.
I don't know either. Anyway, Lindsay Sterling. I was there. I didn't meet her, but I was there. She
Can't
plays the
believe
violin.
I almost got to meet Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan? I don't know. Is Lindsay Lohan a person or a character? I don't remember.
Are you a person or character? Or
No,
a man,
because-
Yes.
or camera, TV.
Because some persons,
Depends
some
on the
characters
moment.
aren't people. They get played by persons, right?
Mm,
Like
wow,
you
this
could.
is our hot take, everybody. People aren't people.
Wow. Okay. You know the thing I did to you, Packrat? You're doing it to me right now.
Which thing?
Where he just makes up stuff.
What do you mean? I'm just using your words in a sentence.
It's a game of trivia or whatever.
Trivia. Yes. Ooh.
Well, with trivia, you also use words in a sentence.
Yes.
That's
Things with words are now
true.
trivia, in fact. Fun trivia fact. What is trivia? All things with words.
This is trivia now.
Right. Oh, look, there's a. Can I eat these? Yeah, I can. Dragon pies, they're good for us, right?
Yep. Eat them up.
Yeah, they can't hear that, hon.
Nobody's peeing in the corner.
Thanks, son.
He has a rain cup.
I have a what?
Guys,
Do you have a pea cup, Packrat?
No, I don't have a pea cup.
Okay, because
You
I
have
feel
a
like
peacock?
oh, pea cup for like
Peacock.
under the desk for like.
No, I know what you said, but he said he doesn't. And Honey said something along those lines. So if he doesn't have a pea cup, he must have a peacock.
No, she was joking.
I think we have to take whatever she said seriously, though.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
What's your peacock's name?
What are we gonna make up today, Good? What kind of thing are we gonna come up with?
Well, evidently a peacock.
Yeah. Does the peacock have his own pea cup?
Peacock. maybe Packrat's peacup is in the shape of a peacock.
That's a tongue twister.
Yeah, you just like
And
put
that's
your
trivia.
it's like pee down the peacock's throat.
Oh,
It's not a real peacock. It's like a peacock, whichever one. You can put them in either order, really, and they both still work.
This is getting complicated.
So this is your life, Packrat. It's a complex.
It's not my life. You're making it up as we go along.
Complex trivia, as our
Peter Peacock peed ponderly in the pea cup.
Ponderly?
I
What do you
yeah.
had a lot to think about?
I'm trying to like tie it to Packrat. I'm trying to give him like his own tongue twister. Like
Well, I think Packrat, you could use the word Packrat in there. It's also a P word, you know.
Packrat Peacock peed ponderly
In the P cup.
Yeah, but can we have a synonym for in that starts with a P?
There's got to be one, right?
Packrat Peacock peas pointed. Past. Present.
Present and future. But you need a PP
Sorry,
word for future.
I've confused myself.
Yes, you have.
Okay. Anyway, regardless, think of a joke with Packrat Peacocks and peas. It's a do-it-yourself joke. I gave you the ingredients. Do you like a do-it-yourself joke, dude?
I don't think it's gonna have a lot of legs like in the future. I don't think you're gonna have a lot of like, welcome to stand-up night. We're gonna give you a bunch of words. We also call this trivia, and you're gonna have to make your own jokes. Good luck. You just come in, they just give you a bag of words. Now laugh. Don't forget to tip your waitress.
Well, if there is someone that does stand on legs, it's a peacock. It's got two of them.
Yeah, it only stands on one at a time, though, right?
That's a flamingo, you idiot.
I think peacocks can stand on one leg too.
I don't think they're known for that.
Gatekeeping, dude. Edit again.
No, they could. I'm allowing something. I'm not gatekeeping.
Well, I think a lot of birds can stand on one leg, but I don't think that most of them are known for doing so.
How do we end up at like
threw up a live bird? Sorry. And then he killed it. Holy crap, Conifer. Now he's eating it.
Oh, that's great. All right. Thank you, Conifer, for breaking that up.
That was some trivia. The marble is in a state of getting tall and then getting smaller because it's not being chopped.
Well, that's Pecker's job.
Is that?
They're all my jobs. I can't do them all.
Well, I have to delegate at some point, huh?
Yeah, go for it.
That's not what delegating is, but sure.
That's not what... That kind of is what delegating is.
No, not really.
Okay, then what is your definition of delegating other than saying, could you do this?
It's not what you said. You said, yeah, go for it. It sounds very.
Yeah, delegating usually means more officially. So yes, you do this.
I don't know. I've had the boss before that was a bit more precise than that.
Well, not all bosses are good bosses.
Evidently.
I think Pack Rat a good
What's
boss.
the
Again.
What's the state of America, Guude? Oh, look. Are you? It's better now.
I've had to put down quite a bit here in America. It's been quite the place.
Well, we haven't. Well, I haven't repaired it in a long time.
I repair every time dogs come. We just
Every time?
yeah. We must have just been at a point where it was taking more damage than it had been.
If I'm being honest, I don't do much in this game.
I think we didn't have to tell anyone. I think that was just like a known entity, known quantity.
Well, there's not much to do, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't go places often because it's not the right season, or well, I gotta pick the berries. Or Guude's gotta pick his sticks again. To be fair to Pack Rat, Guude's also got a stick problem.
Someone else was picking sticks when I logged in.
I did that.
Okay. All right. Mr. Hypocrite. That's what we'll call you today.
No, they're done. So you don't have to do it anymore. That's not hypocrite, that's just...
Yeah, but you're talking crap about me doing a thing that you were just doing. Making you a
Right,
hypocrite.
but me doing it is not the problem.
But your whole gripe about me doing it is that it doesn't need to be done. So if you're doing it, it makes you the hypocrite.
That's not what I said, though.
It is what you
No, it's
have been
not.
saying for a while.
Well,
I was here for the past trivia.
wait, was there a trivia game that I missed? Oops. Ooh, there's some spare soap. Okay, well. I'll go get marble.
There you go.
It's raining, guys.
It is.
Put on your umbrella.
Hat.
My umbrella is,
hat.
Guess where my umbrella is, Guude?
Oh yeah.
We have an extra eyeball, so make another one.
Oh.
I forgot that you had to go back and get your stuff, though, to be honest with you.
Well, we do love the caves, and we're gonna go back to the caves with the monkeys, right, Guude?
I am never going
That
back to those
is
caves.
the game progression. You could say never, but that is kind of the next section of the game.
There's things up here we haven't killed. I know this game. I've played it before.
What have we not killed up here outside of the Bee Queen?
Okay, so you name the things and then make it where I can't name.
Well, we
things.
tried, yeah, but we tried to kill the Bee Queen. That went real well.
Well, we could try again.
Yes, we could try again. Is there anything else?
If we can't kill the Bee Queen, we can't kill the monkeys.
The birds are.
We've killed all those bosses. We haven't killed the
we killed them again.
the ant lion. No, which one have we not killed? There's another one we haven't killed other than the Bee Queen as well.
On the surface?
dragonfly?
Yeah.
Oh, the dragonfly. Yeah.
We can just every season just kill all the new boss again and pretend we've never seen them before.
I
Well,
want to kill
those two
all
those
the
two
spiders
bosses are
still.
raid bosses. They're not seasonal.
I'm still have a vendetta, a great vengeance, a great strong murder sense for every spider on this surface, other than Arkas.
I'm a bat, okay? Jesus
Oh, okay.
Christ.
We'll go with that.
Yes. We will. It's lightning, guys.
I also seem to have dug up every single bit of straw within a 1,000,000-mile radius, and they've all turned into stupid animals that Conifer has now killed. And so there's just none to replenish the ones that are gone.
I collect some straw.
Yeah. I think that we need to eventually be harvesting them.
I hate
If
this
only
idea.
we like fence them in.
I hate this idea.
You seem to hate things in the game lately.
No, I just hate certain things. I mean, those aren't things in the game, so fair enough. I hate things in the game, but there's certain things that I really don't like, and that's one of them. You named one of them.
Everybody hates things in certain games. I mean, like, we could all agree that the phantoms in Minecraft are pretty dumb.
They have a purpose at least.
What's their purpose, Guude?
Make you sleep. Because there's really no incentive to sleep, especially if you've played the game for a while.
I mean, but that's like saying that like aspirin. The purpose of aspirin is making you swallow. Like
That's not true.
Well, it does though. Like if you take it, you have to swallow. That's its purpose.
But that's not its purpose. Its purpose is to rid you of whatever ailment you took the aspirin for.
Right. I don't know. Yeah, but taking a defense doesn't make you sleep is a bit silly, I think.
But that's what they do.
No, they don't. They're just annoying.
Most people sleep whenever they come out.
Yeah, because they're awful.
Okay, I like the idea that they want you to sleep, but I don't like the idea that you have to constantly go back to your home or you're carrying a bed. I want my spawn point to be at home, and I don't want to have to just like rush home when I'm working on a project every 3 days. That drives me crazy.
Die. That's one thing.
You could bring a bed.
He doesn't want to bring a bed. He said that because he wants the spawn point to be at home, and that's why I said, well, you could just not die.
Yeah, you could just not die. That's a good argument, dude. It's a good point.
Both of these are just taking the mechanics for the actual game and just throwing them out the windows. Like, okay, you don't. So the bed is now a sleeping bed that you carry, a sleeping bag you carry around with you. Except if you die, you're just gonna show up and spawn, or you just don't die. Okay, thank you. That's two great solutions.
Yeah, just don't die.
This is the solutions that have been given every single time. They're not the solution.
Just because you don't like them, Packer, doesn't mean they're not solutions.
Okay, then let's go into the caves.
How is that an argument?
Because it's part of this game.
What did I say? What are you responding to? I've
I
lost
tried
the thread.
relating it. I tried relating it back to this game. It didn't work as good.
Okay. I just didn't know if you were winning or if I was just forgetting the thread.
Okay, we're in spring right now, right? Spring, yeah. So the only thing we could go boating.
It does say it in the top right. In English.
Although Spider Nest beside us is a tier 3 Arkas. Tier 3 alert, Arkas.
Again.
Wii U coming over.
Wii U.
You want to do it now or tomorrow?
It's about to be dark, so.
Tomorrow. How do you make the hat for the eyeball? Where's the eyeball?
It's in the eyeball chest.
Ah, thanks.
Dude. I like couldn't move to the right for a second. That was weird.
There is darkness. What was I gonna say?
There is.
Anybody? What there is? Oh, did you find the eyeball?
I know exactly where the eyeball chest is.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's funny because this went down with you and Packrat last time, and then it ended up in whatever you deemed the eyeball chest, and now you don't know what it is.
What do you mean? Of course I know where it is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's right here. It's the red gem thing.
I've had about enough of these spiders doing their spider mess.
Why did you bring me in the base? Are we all sleeping? Is Packrat sleeping? Oh, Packrat!
I kind of had to at the moment.
Oh, he's such a big boy. Sorry. I'll never call you that again. I'm sorry. I'm proud of you, though.
You called us that as a whole for like a year straight.
Well, I feel like if you together the big boys as a group, it's less bad than calling someone a big boy instead, like personally.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Why'd you take damage, bud?
Because the moment that I came out of the tent, a shadow creature attacked me.
Wait.
Staying longer, it helps against your sanity. You know that.
I did. My sanity's fine.
That's weird.
Yes, that is weird.
Well, just don't suck, lol.
Oh, I hate you
Game.
sometimes so much.
I mean, what would you say, Guude?
I'm not a part of this.
Isn't that right, Guude? Robert Flint in the wet bone shark's chest. Why would you do that? Who does that? Okay, I made my eyeball head and it just stopped burning. Nice. Well, it's for the future, you know.
Yep. Thinking ahead.
Yeah. Tucker, don't forget, I am offering you $5 PayPal donation if you get my stuff back. All of it.
It's pretty big.
It's a lot of money. 5 good old George Washingtons.
I'm not going down there alone.
Or a single.
I will go down with you. I'm not going down there alone.
Bingo? Wait,
Is Benjamin on the $5 bill?
did he make the game?
I thought we were taking care of the nest down here.
I am taking care of the nest over here.
Oh, why are you taking my job?
Me?
Tucker taking my job?
Um,
Did you have berries to pick? I'm not real pick.
I thought Lincoln was on the 5. Who's on the 5? Packrat is the most ruthless spider killer I've ever seen.
You think maybe it's Adam Sandler? Why don't you use a spear or something? You think Adam
Because I don't
Sandler's
feel
on
like using up
on
the durability on this thing.
You know, that doesn't stick in my head like that person.
Adam Sandler is on the $10.
Do you guys want to help attack the... Okay.
Well, you could use a weapon instead of a walking stick. Okay.
Yeah, Packrat, what are you doing?
Like,
The walking stick does a decent amount of damage, and it doesn't use up durability. I don't feel like making yet another sword right now.
Huh, it did do more damage than I thought it did, looking at the health.
He was beating it for quite a while. But you know what? Proud of you, Packrat. You're a better Don't Starve player than you were last week, so that's good.
What was last
So
week? What happened last week that made you say that?
It's always good to make progress, Packrat.
Oh, I can't the electrical doodad. Oh, here.
Thank you, good.
It's a present.
I'll put it up my butt with all the other ones.
That's where it goes.
Isn't that right, Packrat?
No.
Why is that not right, Packrat?
Why would it go? Okay, I am not even starting that one.
Ask
nice
the question, Packrat. Why don't electrical doodads go up the bat's butt, huh?
My summation as to why electrical doodads don't go up the butt. Really? What? This needs to be described.
He said it. Got him. You're the source for a lot of joy, you know that, right, Packrat? A lot of joy.
At my own expense, yes, I understand.
I don't know. I feel like in the end, I look more dumb than you do in these exchanges, so I don't know.
That's probably pretty accurate.
Yeah. Like if I was the Titanic, you'd be my iceberg, Packrat. You were like you're a moral neutral actor here, or well, just a block of ice, I guess. And terribly cold, but yeah. In the end, it was me that ran into you, right? So I'm going down.
Yeah, he is pretty cold, actually. That's a pretty good analogy. I like that.
Well, not as a person. Packrat's very warm.
I don't know.
I feel like, ironically, now we're making jokes at his expense. So, well, look at, you know what, Packrat?
What?
I'm proud of you.
Thanks,
Pack Rat.
brother.
I'm also very proud of you. What you've done.
Whatever that is.
So we have Lincoln on the 5.
I knew it was Lincoln.
Adam Sandler on 10.
I
Jackson.
really like this meme.
Jackson. You have who's Jackson? Is it
Andrew? Yeah.
Andrew Jackson. Was he a founding father?
No,
Oh.
He wasn't?
I don't think so. No, he was like a later president.
I know you also have Stonewall Jackson, but that's a totally different guy, right?
Yeah,
That's
not
a
the same person at all.
no. That's a Confederate guy, right? I think.
Yeah,
Okay. Let's getting my names right. Arnold Palmer on the 30. There's a $30 bill?
that's possible. We have some bills that are really not in use or in print.
Right.
Like the
Grant
two, I think.
on the 50. Hugh Grant? The actor?
Yes. We there was a time when we were very big into Hugh Grant, especially anyone that was a woman.
Well, but I feel like Hugh Grant is like repulsively British to an extent. It's like he cannot be on your bill. Just by because he's so British, right?
We look up to him. We want to be like him.
Someone is homesick.
Be like Grant.
Yeah.
My sanity is going down hard. Why is it going down? Why is my sanity going down, guys?
Night. And you're not wearing a top hat or sleeping in a tent.
Okay, I'll sleep in the tent. It's good advice, Pack Rat.
That is pretty good advice, Pack Rat.
Jefferson is on the $2. There's a $2 bill?
Yeah.
Yes. It's pretty much
Is there?
worthless.
Does it?
Yeah.
Is it often in use? I don't think.
No.
Have I had it?
It's at the point now where kids don't even know that it exists and think it's a collectible.
I mean, it was collectible whenever we were kids. Right? That's how we always treated it.
I still carry the only big money I carry is like a $10 bill and some $1 bills.
Yeah, because you're a big fan of Alexander Hamilton.
The $10. No, this was before. I just have because I still use cash money in the Americas sometimes. And I was gonna spend it on some sushi this year, but you know.
That $10 wasn't gonna buy you a lot of Morimotos.
Well, no, I had to multiply it by 9.
Yeah.
And I would get that was legitimately the plan. Well, the multiplying part would be a hard thing to do, but getting the sushi, that was the dream. But you know, you got loafers, Pack Rat.
Oh, that's right. You can see that.
Are you don't be ashamed. Are you a loafers person in real life?
He is.
No.
Don't let him lie to you.
I'm currently wearing flip-flops.
Why are you wearing flip-flops inside your house? Are you expecting your house to become a beach at some point?
Because it's cooler. That's all.
They're
They're the most comfortable things that I have.
You could just take your shoes off completely. Come in and stay a while.
I don't trust the floor. I'm not the only person who lives here.
What? What do you mean? Is there holes in the floor?
There is a dog, and there is a baby, and there is two other older kids that are running around destroying the place. I am fine not walking around barefoot. Thank you.
Huh.
To be fair, the dog part there is a pretty big meme. Good.
Yeah, I have actually. That one. That's got evidence to support it.
Yeah, I grew up with dogs too, and the dogs that we
go
had
outside and poop.
Inside
yeah,
dog.
they poop and all, but like they didn't get castrated, or neutered, I guess is the more PG term. And sometimes they would pick their blankie and sort of like dry hump it, and like was
there just sperm everywhere? Were you living in a sperm bank?
Well, no, we didn't save it, but you know how things go. But I couldn't like if that happens on like we didn't have a carpet floor because that's a bad idea with a dog. But like, carpet is just not common here, I guess. I would imagine if you had carpet and you also had a dog that would do such a thing, because dogs do that. Because dogs are pretty gross sometimes. Yeah, that could stick more, right? Like I don't know, like would you treat that with salt? How would you clean it up, Becca?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Clean up what?
How would you clean up a dog's mess on the carpet?
Well, there's actually like remover for that.
So
they
like
make a cleaner for that
scoop,
thing.
It's like the poop scoop, but for the other thing.
Well, okay. Well, first just scoop it up, but yeah, then there's like a cleaner to put onto the rug afterwards that you then vacuum up.
Okay, well that's good. That's good. It's more advanced than we have here.
Our house doesn't really have a lot of carpeting, so it's not as much of an issue.
We'll see if it's got more carpeting in the next episode.
I don't think it's going to have more carpeting in the next episode.
It might. It could be like that time that had people show up and just start putting floor in.
Or the time that that Arkas decided to cover up his hardwood with carpet, and then cover it with hardwood.
It's not hardwood, okay? It's laminate. Okay, calm down.
Okay.
I'm not a big shop, big money streamer, okay? I just laminate, okay? It was like $4 a square meter. Pretty good.
Until next time.
All right. Bye, everybody.